Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Girl Talk with Lons. Today I wanted to kind of do a mukbang girl talk, and that's more so just because I done been out all day. I'm kind of just like winding down, filming, gonna do some editing, but I definitely wanted to sit down and film for you guys. I am like starving. As y'all could tell by the title, today we are talking insecurities and anxiety. But before I get into the video, make sure that y'all like the video and subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, we gonna get into it, y'all, because I'm honestly so hungry. Like, I haven't ate all day, so that's what we're gonna be doing. So y'all, I got some blue cheese. You can't really see it because of the light, whatever. Y'all, I love blue cheese so much. And that's refreshing, not able to celery, don't do me. I got lemon pepper wings and sweet Thai chili. So yeah, before I said anything else. And then some curly fries and tater tots. But like I was saying, quarantine has been a little bit of a hassle for me. Just because I think I'm kind of myself's own worst critic. So I know that I want to be taking this time and focusing on more so the positive and like what I can actually work on. I find myself often like dwelling in the negative kind of aspects of it, or what I haven't accomplished, because I don't really have anything to more so distract myself. As some of y'all may know, and as some of y'all may not know, this may come as a shock to you, I have social anxiety. Yes, I still have a YouTube and have social anxiety. I think one of the biggest common like misconceptions about it is we just can't deal, like people can't deal with, you know, social interaction at all, and that's definitely not the case. For me personally, I would say it's more so my social interactions have to be a certain way. I enjoy like being with my friends when I'm out, my close friends. I like knowing that I'm safe. And my friends are a really big part of my life. So not seeing them has been something that's been super hard for me. Again, part of that like obsessive part. I definitely think my anxiety kind of amplifies it, because I kind of force myself into isolation because I have so much time to sit and like think and obsess over really small things that really don't like hold that much weight. Y'all, I'm clearly like a sauce fiend. Lemon pepper wing, it refuses to focus. Like I said, it's kind of been like amplifying it because I have so much time on my hands to sit and dwell on, you know, the little bitty, itty bitty small things or whatever, which definitely sucks. But I definitely have been trying to work on constructive things for myself, like that will be, you know, like building skills in the future for myself. It's more kind of like a constant, you know, battle, like a give or take between the two, because isolation, when you're naturally a social being, it's not an easy thing. So you definitely do have to find ways to keep yourself sane, at least keeping my brain and like my body kind of active while I'm still in the house. And socially distancing have like helped me a little bit, but I more so wanted to touch on how you can use, you know, your social distancing if you are somebody who suffers from any type of mental illness that's like that. Because I think we kind of teach ourselves that you have to keep going, and you kind of can't let, you know, the negative things that your mind is telling you to stop you. So you can't really let those insecurities that kind of build up when you have all that time to focus on yourself overcome you while we're in isolation. Because regardless, like, your physical health is like the biggest thing, because your mental doesn't exist. They don't exist without one another, but at the same time, it's kind of just more so important to find things that you enjoy doing while we're in isolation. I've been more so like, I think more like insecure within my relationship, not only like having to physically distance myself because of, you know, this whole COVID-19 thing that's going on, but also kind of like mentally, socially distancing myself. And it's more so because I want to be able to interact with my friends in a healthy way, instead of it being something negative or my mind kind of being more so all over the place, because obviously like that wouldn't make me happy, and that's not really healthy interaction with your friends in the first place. That's kind of more so what it is. Bro, sweet sour chili wings are so good. With my kind of anxiety, it's kind of like more so I definitely feel my health decline when I'm isolated from my friends. And I know that my really close friends have seen that before. When I don't feel good, I kind of isolate myself or don't really want to speak and things like that. I definitely do feel like I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I don't really try to make myself feel something that I don't feel. And the reality of it is being in the house all the time actually is really stressful, especially when you're the kind of person who likes to hang out all the time. And it's kind of like it goes hand in hand. Anxiety is more so like your brain being obsessive over things, especially tiny little things that really don't matter that much. It definitely is a lot easier to become a lot more insecure. You're not with the people who you love. You're not really doing the things that you love. You're sitting here with nothing better to do than to like stare at walls and think about the same things over and over and over again. And like in my mind, that's kind of the definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over again with like no different outcome. But I definitely want my health and the health of my family to, you know, come before anything. So I definitely don't want to jeopardize that, because I have definitely, I think in my mind, found ways to combat it. It's challenging me to find more ways to do better, to focus on the things that are like wrong and need improvement. Not just like with my mental health, but like with my social life, with my financial life, etc., etc. Being able to focus on those things and making them better has kind of been the part that has came out of this. It's actually been a good thing, because I'm just like, y'all, I think I said Buffalo Wild Wings and I'm eating Wingstop. That's really out of line. But to like combat my anxiety, you know, like the insecurity that comes with being quarantined and having anxiety, I have learned to pick up, you know, like to improve, you know, the things that I care about, as well as pick up some new hobbies. And I've been seeing my friends do that as well, like be doing things that, you know, normally on a day-to-day basis they wouldn't even like try to do. And that's kind of the good thing that comes out of it, as well as saying, you know, like you survived the whole experience or ordeal. Because I don't know about y'all, but it's gonna be like, I don't even know how long I'm gonna live, like it's gonna be like 1960 something or something like that.
You kidding, right? You cap.
1960. It's gonna be like 2060 or something like that. And I'm gonna be telling my grandkids about isolation, how they had us on curfew, we was on like military lockdown, and all our parents got thug stories. Okay, I'm gonna have me a thug story. Folks was going crazy. Okay, folks was in the street going crazy protesting, and it ain't a lie. It's happening. Yep, that's gonna be my little thug store or whatever. I have been like picking up more DIY and kind of like my art, doing better. If that was extra, my bad. But doing more of self-reflection. Obviously, I've had way more time to meditate, stretch, to get in my morning slow. I could be a mukbanger for real. If there's one thing that I can do, it is tear up a chicken wing. Like, I can literally tear one of them things up. But y'all, I really hope that everybody is staying safe. I don't know, picking up some new hobbies, some new interests, learning a new trade, a new skill. And most of all, not like getting down on yourself for the things that you can't really control at the moment, and seizing the moment to control the things that you can, such as staying healthy. I would also say, for all of my people out there that also suffer from any form of anxiety or an anxiety-related disorder, there are ways that you can kind of escape your mind, and don't block out the people that you care about, because they still care about you. If we're all isolating, we're probably all pretty much doing the same thing right now, and it's actually like really good to just talk to your friends, see where their head is at, as well as take the opportunity to tell them that you love them and that you miss them, as well as your family. I don't know how to say friends without family, but that as well, because it's tough times out here, okay? We all kind of going through, like, the struggle is low-key real, okay? Take control over the things that you can control. Let go of the things that you cannot, because I promise you that stress is not even worth it at all. I love all of y'all, and I will see y'all in my next girl talk.